This is NJ, your host on this channel. So friends, in this video we will have our discussion on a topic which is most of the time undermined or overlooked by astrologers. So whether you are an astrology student or you are just a spiritual enthusiast, you are always interested in decoding the deeper nuances of your own astrological chart. So I'm sure that implementing this concept will give you deeper insight. Because friends, see, today's topic is about Hora Lord and its role in your life. So definitely when we talk about the life path, we generally give attention only to the ascendant or the ascendant lord's placement. In certain cases we open the D9 chart like Navamsa chart as well. But friends, understand this thing, everything comes down to the prevailing hour. Like if you are just decoding your chart on the basis of the ascendant, see, I can understand this thing that ascendant changes after every like close to roughly 2 hours of the time, but Hora changes after every 2.5 ghati, after every hour. So that means it gives you more deeper insight into the governing planetary force in your life. Second thing is that just because friends, we have just started the new year, a lot of the annual prediction, annual horoscope consultations are coming to me, and after looking at their like running Daśā, like Mahadaśā, Antardasha, Prityantar and looking at the transit of the planets, I always ensure to look at the Varshfal chart, look at the Tithi Pravesh chart, and over there more than anything Hora becomes very important. So I thought that in this video we can have our discussion, because friends, look at this way, like the best and the golden phase of your life are going to be when you will have your body, your mind and your soul, body, mind, soul all synchronized. Why we say this thing, that always trust the divine timing, because divine timing decides that you are mentally ready, you are physically ready, and you are receptive enough to honor and justify the gifts which universe will bring it to you. Otherwise, if you are not like ready, you are not mature, you are not responsible, the best of the things universe will bring it to you, even choosing you over others, and they will slip out of your hand because you were not ready that time. And that is what we always say, like the dashas which God has given to you, they are perfectly in synchronicity with the way your soul is evolving, your consciousness is maturing. So that at this phase, like why some astrologers predict that you will get the maturity after the age of 42, you will have your golden period at the age of 48. Why astrologers say like this? Because divine knows everything and everything is completely encrypted in your chart, that this is the period of time, this is the time when you will have the best receptivity or readiness to honor the gift which universe will give it to you. Again friends, I refrain from using the political examples, because then it divert the discussion, and in the comment section these days people have extreme opinion, they start using bad language, and I don't want to get into that. But see what is happening right now, even in the US presidency, like there was the time when Donald Trump and his actions could have been justified or aligned with the Republicans, with the MAGA, and now even within the party there have been factions which are not completely agreeing to his extreme policy. And what is happening right now in the world? Those who are in his favor, they are just trying to get the best out of the time which he is running, and those who are not very comfortable with the way he is executing the policy, they are just biding the time. There is a term which we say in Hindi, that uska samay chal raha hai. He is running a time where he is invincible. Same is the case friends, you even take up the case from the Mahabharata. Like there was the time when Arjun was invincible, and there were those times even Lord Krishna has to run away from the battleground because the time was not in favor. So the gist of this discussion is that ascendant just tells about your personality, your life path. But when we look at the Hora Lord at the time of your birth, it gives very precise information regarding the way time will treat you, the kind of aura and energy which will always surround you. And obviously friends, like your Hora Lord, that planet tells about your pending karma, it tells about your wealth potential, your personality, your popularity index. So all of that we can decode from this Hora Lord. So friends, let's see, in this video I will just explain it to you, all the 7 planets being your Hora Lord, how you can decode it. And let's say if I feel that I can talk about the placement of the Hora Lord in all the houses in just one standalone video, I will try to do that. Otherwise I can make a second part of that as well. So, and yes friends, like you do not have to be very expert these days, like some good softwares like Jagannath Hora, Prashara Light, Astro Sage over there as well. Once you key in your complete birth details, it will give you the precise information, the complete panchang, tithi, var, yog, karan, nakshatra, Hora Lord. So it will give you all the information. So all what you have to look at is the Hora Lord. The calculation is also very simple, like the way I mentioned, like it follows the sequence, like after the sun. So then it will come after the Hora of the sun, then the Hora of the Venus will come. After the Hora of the Venus, Mercury's Hora will come. After that, Moon's Hora will come. So you just have to remove one day and go to the preceding, and that's how you follow the sequence. And again friends, calculation part is also not that complicated. You just have to divide the day and night in equal 12 parts. So software will do that. So okay friends, now after this we will shift to the narration part, and we will try to understand all the deeper nuances of your Hora Lord. What does it indicate about your life path, about your personality, about your wealth potential. Two people, same chart, same Daśā, one rises effortlessly, the other struggles endlessly. So friends, if you have practiced Jyotish long enough, I'm sure you would have seen this contradiction, and this video will explain you why. The missing layer is always Hora, the time lord at birth, the planet that decides how karma reaches you. So this session will definitely supplement you with information regarding how to judge wealth, read marriage outcomes, understand longevity, and explain the destiny inconsistencies. So most astrologers think that Hora is the hour lord. That is incomplete. In classical Jyotish, if Lagna tells about the karmic blueprint, Daśā talks about the activation permission, Hora talks about the delivery mechanism, because we know that the time activates karma faster than the houses. Hora can be seen as the Kala Shakti, the mood of the time, at the moment the soul enters the body. If Lagna tells about the karma you carry, Hora will talk about how that karma will be delivered. So okay friends, now we will start looking at all the different planets, because you cannot have Rahu or Ketu as the Hora Lord. So excluding Rahu Ketu, for all the 7 planets we will try to briefly look at that, because we got to know about the Kala Shakti which governs your life, which has somehow given the permission for your birth to take place. So what does it tell about? How does it influence your life tone, your longevity, psychological wiring of yours, wealth patterns, spiritual lesson? All of that we will try to understand for all the 7 planets. So let's first start with the sun. So let's say for example, the time when you were born, it was the Hora of the sun. So what does it tell about? See, it tells about the karma through authority and responsibility. Like generally what I've seen in my research is that the life tone is going to be that life might feel heavy but purposeful. Responsibility arrives a bit early in the life, and for your respect you have to work hard for that. The psychological wiring, if I were to say, like you will definitely have that strong sense of identity, that aura, that air, that energy will always surround you. There will always be a fear of failure, a need for recognition. When we talk about the karmic delivery friends, so see, with sun as your Hora Lord, nothing is gifted in the life. Everything needs to be earned. Authority figures shape your destiny. The wealth pattern, I have seen that it could be slow, stable, but reputation, your goodwill. So the wealth is somehow directly connected with reputation of yours, and it peaks after the maturity, like when we say after like 35 or 40 plus years of the age. The spiritual lesson for someone who has got Sun as the Hora Lord, Birth Hora Lord. So ego purification is very important for you. Leadership without arrogance. This is the mantra you have to understand. So friends, Sun Hora souls mature into power. They are not born into it. And if I were to summarize it, right? So the wealth style for someone born in the Sun Hora is like it has to be like earned. So earned authority. Marriage might feel like duty bound to you. And the longevity key for you with Sun Hora is avoid the burnout. And friends, also like we have discussed like certain attributes, life direction for someone who has got Sun as the Birth Hora Lord. But what about Sun's placement as well? So friends, like the simple principle which we follow is that the Birth Hora Lord behaves differently depending on the type of the houses. If it is in the Kendra Bhava, so karma is visible, external, life defining. If it is in the Trikona, like first house, fifth house, ninth house, karma is supported, meaningful, grace linked. If it is in the Dushtana Bhava, 6th house, 8th house, 12th house, karma is delayed, exhausting and transformative. If it's in the Upachya Bhava, like 3rd house, 6th house, 10th house, 11th house, so karma improves with time and effort. So now, precise to you, because you have got Sun as the Hora Lord, the core life theme is going to be around authority, identity, responsibility. So if Sun being your Hora Lord is placed in the Kendra Bhava in your chart, so life will revolve around status, leadership, public role, and there is going to be a strong sense of I must carry this. If Sun as your Hora Lord at the time of the birth is placed in the Trikona Bhava, 1st house, 5th house, 9th house, so it tells about the purpose driven life, moral relationship and moral leadership. So even if a authority or a position has been bestowed upon, native will know the morals and the responsibilities which comes with it, and recognition comes with meaning. If your Sun as the Hora Lord is placed in the Dushtana Bhava, like 6th house, 8th house, 12th house, there might be ego wounds, authority conflicts or burnout, and leadership through suffering. So friends, the one line analysis of Sun's placement in the chart is, if Sun Hora Lord being in the Dushtana Bhava, you will get the crown, but after facing the hardship like of a crucifixion. Now friends, let's move to the moon. So let's say for example you are born when it was the Hora of the moon. So it tells about the karma through emotions and timing. The life tone is going to be life will flow in waves. Support appears unexpectedly. Emotional sensitivity will remain very high. The psychological wiring, like you might have very strong memory, like a strong past life residue. You are going to be intuitive, but at the same time impressionable as well. You will need that emotional safety. When we talk about the karmic delivery, friends, so you will get the help through people. Destiny unfold via relationship. Timing matters more than the effort for you. The wealth pattern, so like there might be fluctuation in the income, but you will get the sudden help in the face of the crisis. Money will be tied to the mood and the environment. And the spiritual lesson for you is of emotional detachment, stability within change. Moon Hora souls are carried by destiny, not by the force. So friends, the summary is that if you are born in the Hora of the moon, the wealth style for you is going to be very fluctuating. Marriage will feel very emotional to you. And the longevity key for you is how to balance your mood. And when we talk about moon as the Hora Lord, its placement in different bhavas. So friends, the core life theme for you is going to be of emotions, people and timing. And like the way I have mentioned this thing, like the birth Hora Lord behaves differently depending on the type of the house. If it is in the Kendra Bhava, so karma is visible, external, life defining. If it's in the Trikona, karma is supported, meaningful, grace linked. If it is in the Dushtana, karma is delayed, exhausting, transformative. If it's in the Upachya Bhava, karma improves with time and effort. So, with moon being the Hora Lord, if it is placed in the Kendra Bhava, okay? So, life shaped by family, public response and relationship. And there is definitely going to be very strong emotional visibility. If it is placed in the Trikona Bhava, like first house, fifth house, ninth house, natural grace, emotional intelligence, intuition, support appears when needed. If moon being the Hora Lord placed in the Dushtana Bhava, so anxiety, emotional drain, subconscious fears, strong past life emotional residue. And friends, in one line, if moon being the Hora Lord is placed in the Dushtana Bhava, so healing emotions is the life work for you. Now friends, let's say for example, if you are born in the Hora of the Mars, so it talks about karma through action and conflict. The life tone is going to be, life is a battlefield for you. Too much of the competitiveness. Nothing will move without effort. Obstacles will bring lot of strength to you. The psychological wiring of these people could be like, they could be courageous, impulsive, might have low tolerance for injustice. They might react before reflecting. The karmic delivery is going to be results only after action. Delays if energy is misdirected. Conflict is very catalytic for you. The wealth pattern, which generally has been seen that earned through initiative, entrepreneurial like ventures, how competitive you are, and major gains after enduring and facing risk. The spiritual lesson for you is discipline of your anger and channelizing force into purpose. So friends, Mars Hora souls incarnate to burn the karma fast. They don't like waste time in that. When we talk about like a summary of this friends, so the wealth for you is going to be very risk driven. The marriage will feel very intense and the longevity key for you is discipline. And friends, when we talk about like, because the core life theme with Mars as the Hora Lord for you is action, struggle and courage. And you know that the birth Hora Lord behaves differently depending on the type of the house. If it is in the Kendra Bhava, first house, fourth house, seventh house, 10th house, karma is visible, external, life defining. If the birth Hora Lord is placed in the Trikona Bhava, first house, fifth house, ninth house, karma is supported, meaningful, grace linked. If the birth Hora Lord is in the Dushtana Bhava, 6th house, 8th house, 12th house, karma is delayed, exhausting, transformative. If the birth Hora Lord is placed in the Upachya Bhava, 3rd house, 6th house, 10th house, 11th house, karma improves with time and effort. So friends, with Mars as your birth Hora Lord, if it is placed in the Kendra Bhava, so that means life is going to be very competitive and leadership through action. There might be high conflict, but equally directly proportionate to the high achievement as well. If Mars as the Hora Lord is placed in the Trikona Bhava, 1st house, 5th house, 9th house, so it will talk about the righteous action, warrior dharma, protection through bravery. And if it is placed in the Dushtana Bhava, 6th house, 8th house, 12th house, you might be accident prone, self-affliction, anger issue, litigation, impulsive losses. Karma burns fast but painfully. So Mars Hora Lord, Mars being the Hora Lord in the Dushtana Bhava simply means fight wisely or bleed. Now friends, let's say for example at the time of your birth, like it was the Mercury Hora. which governs your aura, your divine timing, your energies and all. So this talks about karma through intellect and adaptability. The life tone is going to be life feels busy, mobile, like multiple roles, identities, constant learning curve. The psychological wiring for this person could be the person will be curious, analytical, um, like there is going to be concerns of very restless mind and skill oriented identity. People recognize you, people know you because of your skill. Like the karmic delivery is going to be destiny shift via decision. Communication is destiny maker for you. Mistakes teach faster than the failures. The wealth pattern for the Mercury Birth Hora Lord is multiple income stream, trade, media, consulting, you could be good in that. Money comes through networking. The spiritual lesson for you is stillness of mind, truth over cleverness. Mercury Hora souls learn by doing, not by believing. And friends, like the way, if I were to give a summary, so the wealth style for the Birth Hora Lord, if you have that as Mercury, is of multi-stream. Marriage will be very communicative, and the longevity key for you is mental calmness. And friends, when we talk about, like for example, its placement, Mercury as the Hora Lord, its placement in the different houses, because the Birth Hora Lord behave differently depending on the type of the house. If it is in the Kendra Bhava, first house, fourth house, seventh house, 10th house, karma is visible, external, life defining. If it is placed in the Trikona Bhava, first house, fifth house, ninth house, karma is supported, meaningful, grace linked. If the Birth Hora Lord is in the Dushtana Bhava, sixth house, eighth house, 12th house, karma is delayed, exhausting, transformative. And if the Birth Hora Lord is in the Upachya Bhava, third house, sixth house, 10th house, 11th house, karma improves with time and effort. So friends, now because for you the core life theme is going to be of intellect, adaptability and communication. So if the same planet Mercury is placed in the Kendra Bhava, so you will have a career which is connected with your skills. You will have the business acumen and the gift of the gab, good communication skills. Life will stay mentally very busy. Now, let's say for example, if Mercury as the Hora Lord is placed in the Trikona Bhava, first house, fifth house, ninth house, so it will talk about learning, teaching, writing or advisory roles. You will have expertise in all these areas and intelligence will be rewarded. If Mercury as the Hora Lord is placed in the Dushtana Bhava, 6th house, 8th house, 12th house, it will talk about overthinking, nervous stress, instability. Mind will become like a battlefield. So friends, one line for you, if Mercury being the Hora Lord is in the Dushtana Bhava, master the mind or be mastered. Now friends, let's say for example, if you are born with Jupiter as the Birth Hora Lord. So karma through grace and dharma. The life tone is going to be life will feel protected. Even the falls in the life will become like lessons. Teachers appear at the right time. The psychological wiring for you is faith-based thinking. Moral compass is going to be very strong for this person. And the person is going to have very optimistic worldview. The karmic delivery is going to be blessings through ethics, help through mentors, protection during the crisis. The wealth pattern is going to be stable, ethical accumulation, respect-based prosperity, and slow but secure growth. The spiritual lesson, friends, if I were to talk about humility despite the grace, wisdom without dogma. So Jupiter Hora souls are guided, they are not pushed. And friends, if I were to give a summary of this, so the wealth for someone born in the Jupiter Hora is protected. The marriage is going to be filled with ethics, morals and respect towards each other. And the longevity key for you is always moderation. And friends, just because you know that the Birth Hora Lord behaves differently depending on the type of the house. If it is placed in the Kendra Bhava, first house, fourth house, seventh house, 10th house, karma is visible, external, life defining. If the Birth Hora Lord is placed in the Trikona Bhava, first house, fifth house, ninth house, karma is supported, meaningful, grace linked. If Birth Hora Lord is in the Dushtana Bhava, 6th house, 8th house, 12th house, karma is delayed, exhausting and transformative. And if the Birth Hora Lord is placed in the Upachya Bhava, 3rd house, 6th house, 10th house, 11th house, karma improves with time and effort. So friends, now coming back to this question, that because Jupiter is your Hora Lord, your core life theme, which you would have understood so far, is connected to Dharma, grace and guidance. And if this planet as the Hora Lord is placed in the Trikona Bhava, first house, fifth house, ninth house, it will talk about the strong protection, fortune, ethical success, saved at the last moment kind of lives. If it is placed in the Kendra Bhava, first house, fourth house, seventh house, 10th house, leadership through wisdom. You could be a teacher, a guide, or could be excellent in the advisory roles. If Jupiter as the Hora Lord is placed in the Dushtana Bhava, it will talk about belief crisis, or the faith will always test you. You will be tested through how you behave when greed and all those Shadripu come to haunt you, and you will gain the wisdom through loss. So again friends, this is what the beauty of the planet is and the strength of the houses is. For example, Jupiter will do its part of giving you wisdom, but just because it's in the Dushtana Bhava, it will only happen through loss. So the one line prediction friends, or the analysis is, if Jupiter being the Hora Lord is in the Dushtana Bhava, faith can be forged, it cannot be gifted. So faith forged, not gifted. Now friends, when we talk about for example, if you're born with during the Hora of the Venus, so it will talk about karma through relationships and desire. The life tone is going to be, life will revolve around people, love, beauty, harmony central. Emotional fulfillment matters very deeply to this person. The psychological wiring is going to be relationship oriented identity, fear of loneliness, seek balance and pleasure. The karmic delivery is going to be destiny unfold via partners. Love becomes karma field. Attachment test your evolution. The wealth pattern is going to be gains through art, luxury, relationship, financial comfort with instability risk. And the spiritual lesson for you is detachment from pleasure, love without dependency. Venus Hora souls evolve through love karma. So friends, the summary for you is, if you have your Birth Hora Lord as the Venus, so the wealth is going to be relationship based, networking based, marriage will be very romantic, and the longevity key for you is balance pleasure. Don't overdo pleasure. So friends, and also just because you would have understood so far that the Birth Hora Lord act or behave differently depending on the type of the house it is placed. If it is placed in the Kendra Bhava, first house, fourth house, seventh house, 10th house, karma is visible, external, life defining. If it is placed in the Trikona Bhava, first house, fifth house, ninth house, karma is supported, meaningful, grace linked. If the Birth Hora Lord is placed in the Dushtana Bhava, 6th house, 8th house, 12th house, karma is delayed, exhausting and transformative. If the Birth Hora Lord is placed in the Upachya Bhava, 3rd house, 6th house, 10th house, 11th house, karma improves with time and effort. So now getting into the nitty gritty, because you have Venus as the Hora Lord, which defines the core life theme of relationship, pleasure and desire. So if this planet in your chart is placed in the Kendra Bhava, first house, fourth house, 7th house, 10th house, life will revolve around marriage, partnership, art, love will shape destiny. If it is placed in the Trikona Bhava, first house, fifth house, ninth house, it will give you refined taste, creative success, blessings in love and grace through harmony, But if Venus as the Hora Lord is placed in the Dushtana Bhava, relationship will suffer, attachment will bring pain, and you might have to experience betrayal, and desire will become like a teacher for you. So one line analysis, friends, for Venus Hora in the Dushtana: love as karma, not as comfort. And friends, lastly, talking about the planet Saturn. So if you are born with like in the Hora of the planet Saturn, so it talks about karma through endurance and delay. Life tone is going to be life feels slow and serious, delays without explanation, burdens before rewards. The psychological wiring is going to be like life will force you to mature early. It will make you realistic, reserved. Fear of loss and insecurity is also going to be there deep inside your psychology. The karmic delivery is going to be nothing comes early, everything comes after effort. Longevity replaces speed. The wealth pattern for you is late but lasting prosperity, assets over cash, stability over luxury. And the spiritual lesson for you is acceptance, surrender to the time, believe in the divine timing. And Saturn Hora souls are forged, they are not favored. So, friends, the summary is, if I were to talk about your wealth style, it is going to be late and lasting. If I were to talk about the marriage, how does it feel? It will feel very serious, filled with responsibility. The longevity key for you is staying consistent in everything. And friends, as you know that the Hora Lord behaves differently depending on the house where it is placed. So if it is placed in the Kendra Bhava, first house, fourth house, seventh house, 10th house, karma is visible, external, life defining. If it is placed in the Trikona Bhava, first house, fifth house, ninth house, karma is supported, meaningful, grace linked. If it is placed in the Dushtana Bhava, sixth house, eighth house, 12th house, karma is delayed, exhausting, transformative. If it is placed in the Upachya Bhava, third house, sixth house, 10th house, 11th house, karma improves with time and effort. So now comes the question, looking into this Saturn's being your Hora Lord's placement, where the core life theme is of time, of endurance, of responsibility. So if this Saturn as a Hora Lord is placed in the Kendra Bhava, it will talk about like it can grant someone heavy but stable life, authority after long effort. If it is placed in the Trikona Bhava, mature wisdom, disciplined spirituality, and respect earned slowly. If it is placed in the Dushtana Bhava, loneliness, chronic delays, emotional dryness, extreme karmic repayment. So friends, in one line, Saturn Hora in the Dushtana Bhava, Saturn being the Hora Lord in the Dushtana Bhava, just talks about liberation after the exhaustion. So friends, I'm sure you would have understood that, Hora Lord in the first house is all about life identity, is the karma theme. Seventh house, relationship dominated destiny. 10th house, career becomes the soul stage. 8th house, life-changing crisis and rebirth. 12th house, detachment, foreign life, and the moksha theme. See friends, this is very important because, I always say, astrology in itself, in its nectar, in its gist, is the science of studying someone's time. When a client comes to me, my job as an astrologer is what kind of time is governing the life of this person. So while decoding your life, while decoding your birth chart, how can you ignore or overlook the importance of the Hora Lord? So that is what we try to understand in this short, crisp discussion. Hope it would be informational for you. So okay friends, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. Like the way friends, I always say it's a research platform. We all learn from each other. So whatever is resonating with you, do share it in the comment section and also write it like after listening to this video, how you can establish a difference between the way you look at your ascendant Lord and the way today you got to know about your Hora Lord. its importance, its placement. So do write that in the comment section. Okay friends, so this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. Once again, thanks a lot for watching this video, and for furthermore updates and notification on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.